There are those of us who believe we've been here before. Colin is typical of many.
Well, like it was really weird. Eerie, I'd call it. As soon as I walked in the place, I had this strange feeling that I've been there before. I felt a shiver run down the back of my spine. Then the guy behind the counter spoke to me. "Evening, Colin," he said. "Part of the usual."
Colin is not alone. Many believe in reincarnation. Under regression therapy, details of past lives may become known. Dr. Trevor Hatstand.
It's my own belief that how we perform in this life determines our next incarnation. One of my cases was Queen Cleopatra, returned to Earth as a typist from Warsaw. My conclusion was that she was being punished in some way.
So, what happened if you get a raw deal this time round? Dr. Hatstand again.
If you get it wrong, you come back as a sociologist. Get it right and you're rewarded. You don't have to come back at all.
Earlier this week, we sent a team down to one of Dr. Hatstand's regression therapy sessions.
You are feeling sleepy, very sleepy. You are back in the past. Tell me, what do you see?
I see a house with a garden. It's Guildford. It's a sunny day. There's a little boy playing on the lawn. His name is Trevor.
Mother, at last I found you.
Of course, the chances of regressing to somebody famous are extremely small. But this said, there are numerous well-documented cases, and many researchers believe most major politicians could have been people in previous incarnations. And then there's the strange case in the 50s of Elmer Cliche, a Californian movie buff. Cliche attempted an elaborate fraud in which, under regression, he claimed to be Humphrey Bogart. His hoax took in several eminent cinema experts, and MGM signed him up for 3 feature films before it was discovered that Humphrey Bogart hadn't yet died. But does reincarnation conflict with the work of mediums who claim the ability to communicate with the dead? Dr. Hatstand again.
Yes, it can. I remember a case where I was in a seance and suddenly the woman in charge started laughing, so I hit her. I always like to strike a happy medium.
But are experts like Dr. Hatstand nothing more than a bunch of sensation-seeking charlatans who falsify their results and tell very old jokes about mediums? Colin again.
No, I think they do very valuable work investigating strange goings on. Yeah, strange goings on. Things like deja, things like thinking you've been to places before, speech impediments and stuff like that, what science can't explain. Things like why beer always tastes better out of straight glasses, and why when you're on a number 14 bus, you never see one, but when you don't, you see hundreds.
Sid is a spokesman for London Transport, who for obvious reasons wishes his identity to be kept secret.
We at LT would like to deny this allegation. Contrary to what has been said recently, there is nothing supernatural about our bus services. The 14 bus runs regularly every 8 minutes. Not necessarily along its proper route, but it does run every 8 minutes. There's nothing arbitrary about it.
Despite Sid's assurances, over 30 buses have disappeared in the last year alone, lost forever in the mysterious Fulham Triangle. Next week we'll be looking at these strange disappearances of buses and tubes, and we'll be asking the question, is everything being done to find them? And if not, is there a cover-up? Are they and their passengers being secretly sold to subsidise the rates? Next week we'll be asked these and many other questions. Questions like the woman at number 4. Are the rumours really true? And the vicar, what does he really do on Sunday? Join us then or send your questions on a postcard too.
Are the rumours true? Gossip House, Swindon, Wiltshire.
And we'll see what dirt we can dig up on your neighbours.